This really comes down to, most of the time you can resolve the situation, but it usually involves removing the grout, removing that area of grout because of its porosity. Now, you can certainly try power wash, you can try it, see what happens. My concern is it's just a constant wet area. You could try power washing and then saturating it in bleach and something, anything else that would is specifically designed to kill mold and mildew. But if you give even one spore of that mold at this point a chance to remain in there, and then you give it the hot steaminess of the shower and the moisture that it's constantly being exposed to, then I'm thinking that it's probably going to find its way back. So, most of the time, it means removing grout in the affected area and then nuking all the areas of that block area and then regrouting and then making sure that the new grout gets sealed and that seal is maintained. Now, unlike a countertop, I know it's not getting a lot of physical abuse right on it, but shampoos, conditioners, anything that, and just the water itself, anything that just is constantly exposing itself to the grout will eventually wear down the sealer. So, you probably give you a too positive of an expectation. You're probably going to have the grout removed. If that's something you guys feel comfortable doing, that's fine. Just be super careful with the glass blocks. But glass block company or a tile guy, have them come out, pull grout, clean it out, and regrout it, and that's probably where you're going to have to go, James. Thanks for the question. I hope it turns out okay for you. All right, let's talk to John. Hey, John, welcome home.
I want to get one of those backup power generators, but I live on a small property, a corner property with a small neighbor's property on my right and another small neighbor's property on my rear, and I want to mitigate, as in muffle, the power generator's noise. I was hoping you could give me a sneak preview of how that might be done.
It really has to do with a couple of things. Number one, if you are getting the right generator, or you're going with the right, an experienced generator company like one of our sponsors, Kfi Power, those backup generators, those full whole house backup generators, are about as quiet as they can be, meaning that they are designed with weatherproof enclosures that are also there's soundproofing. And if there is a noise concern in a smaller property like that, I have seen Duffy go to more extreme ends in order to make sure that the inside portion of that weatherproof shell is as soundproof as possible. Okay, because a larger generator can crank out a lot of noise. If that's not going to be the case, and you should evaluate that to see. And by the way, just to be clear, when you think about the noise of a generator it creates in the backyard, even a quiet one, we think, well, I don't want to disturb my neighbors. But here's the thing. It's only on in the middle of a power blackout. And I find that the whole neighborhood, when the whole neighborhood goes black, the idea that people hearing generators in their neighbor's yard, it's a pretty forgiving scenario, right? Because what else is happening? Yeah, the power is down. So I find, even though that there are noise, limits in most municipal neighborhoods, they're normally right around 68 decibels or so at the property line. The point is that neighborhoods are very forgiving when it comes to natural disasters or blackouts or whatever be the case. You don't want to fiddle too much beyond the initial design of the generator. So that's why I'm saying get yourself a good generator that already has a soundproof casing around it, or a sound reducing casing. If that's still going to be too much though, you may want to think about, instead of doing a whole house scenario, you may want to just pick and choose some critical circuits for the house, and as a result, use a smaller generator, even to the point where, well, like here, what I actually have at my place is I have two RV-sized generators, 2,500 watt RV-sized generators. So we have a small house, and we've isolated 8 circuits that we want to have active during a power outage. And these inverter generators run in parallel with each other, and that's the cool thing. So you can take an RV generator that's an inverter generator, and when I say that, RV generators are designed to sit on campsites or RV sites and be incredibly quiet. I mean, as quiet as a generator gets. Now, you sacrifice power, but super quiet and easy. And so I hook up 2 inverter generators in parallel with each other. We get 5,000 watts of power coming into the house, which is plenty to do all of the critical things we need to do. Keep the fridge going, we got lights here, we got power in the bathroom, the water heater is good to go, a couple of outlets in the kitchen, and so on. And hook that up through a transfer switch, and that's the quietest that you can get, period. But if you work with an experienced company like Ducky, then they're going to help you figure out the sound issue with your larger generator as well. John, thanks for the question. Good luck to you on that. All right, where are we at? Oh, yeah. All right. When we return, let's talk about walk-in closets and why they are the least efficient closets that you can have in your home. I'm so glad you joined me this morning. So much more to come. You're home with Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer, on KFI. An independent voice in a world full of retweets.
KFI.
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere. Radio.
Executive endorsement. I'm Brian Bruman, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. President Biden says he's going to get Pfizer's COVID-19 booster shot, and he wants everyone else to get one too when they're eligible. But he says there are also more than 70 million Americans who need to get their first shot.
Please don't let this become your tragedy. Get vaccinated. It can save your life, to save the lives of those around you.
Biden says his administration is also working on getting boosters approved for Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The Better Business Bureau is warning people about some pandemic text scams. Alma Galvan says the BBB scam tracker has received numerous reports of scammers impersonating well-known companies and offering COVID-19 themed discounts.
Basically what this scam is a text message scam that is offering deals or sales from very well-known virtual companies across the United States.
To avoid phishing scams, Galvan says to confirm deals directly with the company before clicking on the link and entering your information. A former Orange County Sheriff's deputy, previously indicted on multiple felony charges, has been charged with allegedly stealing a dead woman's credit cards and attempting to use them to make several thousands of dollars worth of purchases. Steve Hortz responded on August 19, 2020 to this woman's home in Yorba Linda for a welfare check and found the woman dead inside. Most of the purchases Hortz attempted to make were declined. LAX is exploring technology that can give travelers a heads up on earthquakes.
The system aims to give travelers a few more extra seconds to prepare for ground shaking. LAX's Charles Panunzio says the airport hopes that little time will make a big difference.
Because an earthquake can strike so quickly, LAX is hopeful that even a few seconds of notice will be helpful for our guests.
The system will work on monitoring for earthquake activity through the U.S. Geological Shake Alert System, which is linked to seismic sensors. Then send out warnings to passengers and employees in terminals depending on how big of a shake is expected, like Charlie KFI News.
Delays are expected for drivers along State Route 60 in Sacramento County. Caltrans Dennis Keaton says it's due to construction on the Delta bridges.
I would just ask that everyone please be mindful of their speeds and traveling along State Route 60 to Delta. That it is a curvy route, driving near a body of water and also having all the work that's being done out that way.
He says the Painesville, Steamboat Cross, and Isleston bridges are being updated with new technology. This is funded through Senate Bill 1, the Road Repair and Accountability Act of 2017. A Walmart shopper in New Jersey might have a sharp headache after an attack.
It's now time for me to think about what it is that I can do next, and no secret.
Sorry, that's the wrong audio there.
The victim took a machete to the back of his head after an argument inside the children's clothing department around 10:30 Friday morning. The customer described the shocking scene to 611 News, New York.
When I hit the corner, I feel like there was a fight. I thought it was a fight. But when I threw down the workers, rushed over there to the screaming. One of them picked up the knife after. The guy ran. That's what they say. They say, get him, hold him.
The suspect got away. However, yesterday evening in Newark, police have made an arrest. The victim was treated and released at University Hospital in Newark. Andrew Caravello, KFI News.
Former Congressman Beto O'Rourke says he's thinking about running for governor in Texas.
It's now time for me to think about what it is that I can do next, and no secret that one of the things that I'm thinking through very seriously is a potential run for governor.
O'Rourke lost a bid to unseat Senator Ted Cruz in 2018. He went on to run for president, but didn't win the 2020 Democratic nomination. There's a crash on the 210.
Due to the westbound side of the 210, the Ford Citrus crash taking away 2 right lanes. You're jammed up as you approach Grand Avenue in Boyle Heights. The westbound side of the 10 connector to the 5 south shut down by Caltrans until around 10 o'clock this morning. Closed right there from Soto. And Caltrans also working in Inglewood on the northbound 405 Manchester to Howard Hughes. 3 right lanes shut down. A really heavy drive starting at Century Boulevard. Corona still have this Caltrans work on the southbound 15 as well. Wyrick to Temescal Canyon. 2 right lanes coned off till around 8 o'clock. And only the left lane open there. Very heavy delays. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robert Bucky.
Cloudy and cooler today. More weather next.
Last year, there was a victim of identity theft every 3 seconds. A criminal could be spending your money, applying for loans in your name, damaging your credit, or even selling your personal information on the dark web. Unfortunately, you could miss certain threats to your identity by just checking bank accounts and monitoring your credit. The solution? LifeLock Identity Theft Protection. LifeLock sees certain threats you could miss if you're only monitoring your credit and alerts you if they find something that could be suspicious. Plus, if you become a victim of identity theft, a U.S.-based identity restoration specialist dedicated to your case will work to fix it from start to finish. Now, no one can prevent all ID theft or monitor every transaction at every business, but LifeLock by Norton can help protect your personal information so you can keep what's yours. Save up to 25% off your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock or go to LifeLock.com. Use the promo code HANDLE. That's LifeLock.com. Promo code HANDLE. 25% off.
Southland weather from KFI. Cloudy this morning, then partly cloudy by the afternoon. Highs in the upper 60s to mid-70s at the beaches. Mid-70s to low 80s in Metro LA and OC. Upper 70s to mid-80s in the inland valleys. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon in the Inland Empire. Highs in the mid-80s to low 90s. Right now it's 63 degrees in Brea, 63 in San Clemente, 61 in Culver City, and 61 in Pasadena. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Brian Baruman.
Kfi Am 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. You are listening to Home. I'm Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer, custom home builder, custom home designer, here with you live like I am every weekend. Saturdays from 6 to 8, Sundays from 9 to 11. Yeah, we get your Saturday started here on KFI. And then right after us, Handle on the Law. We're going to talk to Bill this morning, I think. I hope I'm going to see Bill this morning. I hope. And then we will talk. It's been a while. It's been a while since Bill and I have talked at the beginning of this show on a Saturday morning. We are overdue. So there you go. Welcome to the second hour of our fine program. First Saturday of autumn 2021. Is it still 2021? Good. Okay. For a little while. What are we here all about? I'm here to help you out. I'm here to be an advocate for you as you wrestle with construction issues on your home. A design mentor, because design matters most if you're really making a change. And, friendly voice, helping you build yourself a more beautiful home, a more beautiful life, and to do it more affordably and more artfully than hopefully you ever imagined. Okay, we're talking about closets, the truth of closets, the secrets hiding in closets. And I've been teasing you for a while on this from before we took calls. And that is this. Walk-in closets are the most luxurious, yes, but the most inefficient of closets. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Well, it's very simple, actually. Okay? And I know you're tempted because you want more space. I got to have a bigger closet. I got to have a bigger closet. So let's figure out how to get a walk-in. And if you have got room for a walk-in closet, hey, be my guest. I have nothing against walk-in closets. This is not one of those artificial turf issues, right? We do walk-in closets for clients all the time. No issues. None. Okay? But here's the thing. If your home is already space challenged, if you're already wrestling with space in the house, then doing things inefficiently in regards to space is not the right direction for you to go. I'm sorry to have to break that to you. So why do I say walk-in closets are inefficient? It's not that they're inefficient in the sense of, you know, you go walk into the closet, there are the clothes, and you grab them and you're on your way. No. It's the fact that, think about what makes up the majority of space in a walk-in closet is open floor space for your body. Hence, walk in, right? The fact that a walk-in closet is designed not just to hold the stuff that it's holding, but also you inside of it. You who do not live in the closet. Therefore, since you don't live in the closet, most of the time that closet is sitting there without you in it, taking up space that was designed specifically for you. Okay, so that's the point. What are the minimums, by the way, of a walk-in closet? Well, you know, the most minimal walk-in starts with what we kind of call the walk-beside closet. That's where you have just enough room for clothes on one side and then a walk path. And I've seen people try and cheat this, and believe me, nobody wants to be in your closet if you go below these minimums. What did I already say was the case for a minimal interior closet? 24 inches from inside of a drywall to inside of drywall. The minimum depth of your standard reach-in closet, which is, by the way, the most efficient kind of closet, because it's designed to just hold the clothes, period, not you. So the minimum depth for those clothes, 24 inches. That's because you get some bulkier stuff that's a little bit bigger. The closet rod is going to hang at right about 12 inches, right at the center line of that. Hangers, typically, there's no absolute standard for hangers, but most hangers fall in around 18 inches wide, and that's going to leave you 3 inches of space from hanger to wall on both sides. That's the whole 24 thing. So now we're going to add you. And to add you, realistically, we want to ideally give you 36 inches of walk path, right? Just like when we're working with a kitchen island inside a kitchen. Minimal walk path, 36 inches. So, 2 feet for the clothes, 3 feet for you. Minimal depth of just a one-sided walk-in should be 5 feet. Minimal depth, right? Now, if you add clothes on both sides, then it's 2 and 2 and 3 in the middle, right? So 7 feet for clothes on both sides. Yeah, you're getting it, right? So that's the idea with the walk-in closet. Inefficient in terms of the fact that it's taking up square footage that would otherwise be out in the room, out being used universally. So I get it. I get it. It's a status thing. It's a luxury thing. And I think Jennifer asked me yesterday, you know, I mean, I thought walk-in closets were luxurious. Why are you saying they're inefficient? Well, you know, luxury is luxury. Luxury tends to be inefficient. Luxury is not economy. You know, we're not economizing everything. It tends to be on the opposite end. So we do luxury when we tend to have room to burn, as it were. And it just doesn't matter how much space that closet footprint takes up. But if you're trying to maximize not only space in your home but storage, then think in terms of the efficiency of a reach-in closet. Closet secret number 4 is probably, I think, one of the most important ones that most people don't really think of, and that is this. If you're tempted to go in all in on an elaborate closet configuration, just remember, life changes, and so should your closet, if at all possible. Life changes. We go through different phases. We go through different seasons. You know, 5 years in from your closet remodel, you might be thinking to yourself, you know what, gosh dang it, maybe we should have double hanging here. Maybe I should do double hanging here. Maybe we should add some more drawers. Life just changes, and you shouldn't expect your one closet configuration to always be working with where you're at with things, okay? So what I prefer to do is we recommend a way of approaching, especially reach-in closets, because reach-in closets are not there to be on display. They're not there to show off to anybody. They are behind closet doors. I have become so fond over the last decade plus of hanging modular systems. Now, modular, beware, that's a term that a lot of closet companies put out there. Oh, it's modular. That just, for most closet companies, means that you can buy a lot of different configurations and then you pop them in. But that doesn't mean that once they're in, they're easy to change. What I'm talking about is modular, not just for your initial install, but down the road. A closet whose configuration can be easily changed, right? Now, how is that achieved? There are some systems out there that I highly recommend that work really, really well. We'll talk about those when we come back. I'm so glad you joined me this morning. So much more to come. You are home with Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. Brian Baruman
A new California law will ban calling migrants aliens in state law. The Grand Princess cruise ship will set sail today, the first cruise ship to launch out of the port of LA since the pandemic shutdown last year, and people have reported seeing a dead body hanging by a crane put there by the Taliban in the city of Herat in western Afghanistan. We'll have a look at trouble on the 210 next.
So you are ready for your dream kitchen. Good for you. What's your first move? Should be totally free in-showroom consult at the kitchen store, because you need the two things that they have to offer, and you need them right out of the gate. You need the creativity and the wisdom of an expert kitchen designer. Design matters most. And you need info, and you need inspiration, and you're going to get that in the kitchen store's 7,000 square foot cabinet design showroom. Every accessory available for cabinets, every configuration available for cabinets, every style and type of cabinet, all there, so you get all the info you need when you're making decisions about your kitchen. They're right off the 405 in Culver City. For 50 years plus, the best place for kitchen cabinets in all of SoCal. State-of-the-art computer design, same as cash financing, no payments, no interest for a full year. Start your new kitchen right. Get a free consult today by dialing 310-KITCHEN. That's 310-KITCHEN, and check them out on the web at 310kitchen.com.
There's a crash on the 210 freeway.
In Azusa, the 210 westbound before Citrus, this crash taking away two right lanes. It's got you really jammed up as you approach Grand Avenue in Boyle Heights. The 10 west connector to the 5 south shut down by Caltrans until around 10 o'clock this morning. That's got you back up starting around Soto. And more Caltrans work in Corona. The 15 southbound Wyneris to Mexico Canyon Road, 2 right lane coned out. That means only the left lane open for you until around the top of the hour. Very jammed up as you approach that closure as well. Now, we also have Caltrans work on the 215 northbound as you head through Riverside. MLK to University is the left lane shut down there. You're back to Central. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robert Bucky.
This report is sponsored by Memorial Care Miller Children's and Women's Hospital Long Beach. The physicians at Memorial Care Miller Children's and Women's Hospital Long Beach train longer, so your child's recovery is quicker. Every child is unique, and so is their care, which is why Miller Children's and Women's recruits only the best pediatric specialists. Learn more at millerchildrens.org/elite. This report is sponsored by Memorial Care Miller Children's and Women's Hospital Long Beach.
Angie's List is now Angie, and caring for your home just got easier. Whether you need help with routine maintenance or a dream remodel, Angie makes it easy to see reviews, compare quotes, and connect with top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you can see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tap, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
If you think vaccines alone will protect you from COVID-19, think again. More breakthrough cases of COVID variants show that vaccinated people are still vulnerable to the deadly disease. To be safe, monitor regularly for fever, as it's the leading sign of COVID-19. Use Exergen, the only thermometer scientifically proven to detect fever. And beware of non-contact devices that miss 5 out of 6 fevers. Remember, vaccines are not enough, so protect yourself and your family with the Exergen Temporal Scanner. Learn more at Exergen.com.
So what comes to mind when you think of home? Hopefully it's a safe place that protects you and takes care of you. And the same should be true about the water in your home. With a light source whole house water system, every faucet in your house becomes a convenient and safe place to enjoy filtered, delicious water. Light source, maintenance free. So you can say goodbye to salt bags and filter changes and monthly exchange tanks. If you're tired of dealing with hard water problems, Light Source can reduce them. Light Source gets rid of odor, the taste of chlorine without using salt or chemicals, and without the drying effects of chlorine, you're going to notice softer skin and hair with every bath and every shower that you take. With Light Source water, you're going to buy a customized water solution direct from the factory with installation and support. The factory has served Southern California for over 37 years, and everything is U.S. made. So call Light Source today for full service and full confidence in your water. 800-334-5009. 800-334-5009, or visit lightsourcewater.com. Light Source Water. Taste and feel the difference.
Did you know the arrow in Amazon's logo represents A to Z? Maybe the My Computer Career logo should represent unemployed to employed. Ryan was out of work when he started classes in March. In September, he started his IT career, working for Amazon, making more money than he ever thought possible. Here's a prime opportunity. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. You could start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
The Pink Floyd exhibition, Immortal Remains, now open through January 9th at the Vogue on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. Immerse yourself in the band that changed music forever. Get tickets now at pinkfloyd.com.
Moving, downsizing, you have financial issues, maybe you've inherited. So you list it with a broker, and that means hours of cleaning and painting and repairing and paying big fees. So let me give you another way of doing it. You get a fair price without any of that. Buyer never walks through your house. There's never an appraisal, no commissions, and you can get paid in cash within 10 days or less if you need it. That's directbuyers.com. That's the company that Janet and Matt, brother and sister, own, and I love the way they do business. They'll never lowball you. They're just honest folks. And let me tell you, a lot of schmucks in this industry, and that's not what they are. They'll give you an honest, no-obligation offer and even offer a $15,000 cash advance before closing. Go to directbuyers.com. That's directbuyers.com. Call 844-242-SELL, 844-242-SELL, directbuyers.com.
Have you or a loved one tested positive for COVID-19 during the past 5 days? Those 18 and over may be eligible to take part in a clinical trial for a possible COVID-19 treatment. Participants will receive study-related care at no cost. To learn more, call 1-855-221-3671.
Now through Sunday, it's the Wreck Van Show. Inside at Del Mar Fairgrounds, experience the hottest trends in adventure vans. Sleek, maneuverable mini motorhomes, Mercedes-Benz, Dodge, or Ford Power, and all are equipped with luxury amenities. Winnebago, Tippett, Luxury, Jayco. Over 100 mini motorhomes to compare and choose from. Save thousands during this limited time event. Free admission and parking. See RV.fun for information. Hurry! The super savings during the Wreck Van Show inside at Del Mar Fairgrounds ends Sunday.
Good Rising. The Good Rising podcast is a collection of 6 mini shows curated to give you a daily shot of inspiration, motivation, humor, relationship advice, and even astrology. You can choose to listen to one or all of the daily Good Risings offerings available on our feed. It's the perfect daily practice for anyone looking to lead a more intentional, mindful, and inspired life. Listen to the Good Risings podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
God only knows how long I'll be at this job. I know it's been 30 years at KFI, but you never know. One day that you just say, you know, Neil, it's either you lose weight or we have to widen the doors. We might have to part ways.
The Fork Report with Neil Saavedra.
Or they could say, you know what? You're just too handsome. That's probably the way to go.
This afternoon at 2 on KFI AM 640.
More stimulated talk.
KFI. Just the house whisper. I don't know why that song always makes me laugh. Maybe because it's laughable? I don't know. It's just such an 80s thing. It's so 80s, Tina. You remember the 80s, right? Come on. What do you say? Wait, you're over there making jabs and your mic's not even near your mouth. What?
I was a wee baby.
You were a baby? Elephants never lie, Tina. Your spirit animal never lies. Oh, no, wait. That has nothing to do with it. Lying. No, elephants can lie. They never forget. They never forget a lie that they've told. Wait. What do elephants do? What do elephants do?
They never forget.
They never forget. But they lie their asses off. All right. Anyway, so glad you joined this morning. Hey, you know what? In just a bit, we're going to go back to the phones, try and take a couple more calls. The number to reach me, 833-2-ASK-DEAN. All right, let's get back into the closet, shall we? Where did I leave off here? Life changes, so should your closet. Yeah, I was going to talk to you about closet configuration, true modular closets, and a system that I fell in love with long before it was popular. Why? Because I'm an early adopter and I know these things. But now they really have become very, very popular. And I'm talking about a top-hanging, adjustable closet system. Okay, when somebody's pushing modular closets on you, don't buy into the it's modular. Don't misunderstand it that somehow you can easily change it down the road. Modular usually just means that a closet, system company is trying to sell you the fact that they've got a bunch of different configurations. You can configure it just how you want. Okay, well, yeah, that's kind of the idea of doing a custom closet configuration. In my mind, modular always means that I can change it later. Okay, that's what these top track hanging systems do. Imagine a structural track, very attractive, but all the way at the very ceiling line. It goes all the way at the top of the wall. Okay. Why? Why does it go all the way up there? Because up there at the top of the wall, behind the drywall, is what we call a double top plate. The top plates of the wall. And there's two of them. They're running horizontal. And if you put screws from this hanging track into that top plate, screw every, 18 inches or so. Okay, now we've got a structural hanging platform for inside that closet that literally thousands of pounds can hang off of. So it's secure, stable, it's strong. And then there are these hook-in stanchions, basically, that kind of just lock in and hook on that J-track up there. And then on the stanchions, they hold everything else. They can hold double hanging, single hanging, long rods, short rods, shoe shelves, shoe racks, drawers, dresser drawers, open sliding. I mean, the configurations really are endless. It's strong, and should you change your mind about things down the road, then it's just, I'm just going to run back to the store, let's get an additional shoe rack, and then we're going to undo this, slide that thing over, bump, and, about an hour later, you've just completely reconfigured your closet. The one that I think is out front, Tina, do you still feel like the Alpha system is probably still at the tip of the spear there, right? The Alpha system from the Container Store. Now, you can find the same concept stuff at Lowe's and Home Depot, like a Rubbermaid and those kitchen. They really are. They're not quite as... Alpha has done it in the Container Store, or so many stores, has done a great job of really kind of giving a really nice finished look. You get wood fronts to the drawers and trims, and so we've got the Alpha system here. Works great, very dependable. So Tina, you're still recommending Alpha for a lot of our custom installs.